Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. My name's Ella Grant, and I'm a full-time woman now. So I'm going to teach you a couple of things and how to look less like a man. Because if there's one thing I've learned in my 7 years as a woman, is that my entire value rests solely in my appearance. And if I don't have a passable one, I'm going to get treated as subhuman. Oh yes, the struggle of being me. I'm too trans for the guys I'm into, and I'm too cis for the guys who are into me. Tragic. I'm gonna die alone of a broken heart by the time I'm 30. Oh yeah, by the way, Mom, if you're watching this, when that happens, please make sure you give this video to the mortician because it's how I want my makeup done before I go in the casket. Just a warning. Speaking of warnings, the other warning I'm gonna say just like right off the bat is that my sort of makeup routine is very centric to my appearance because I find I have a very unique and very striking one. So, you know, not a lot of people have such a fair complexion. So really light hair, really light skin, really light eyes. And as a result, if you have a darker complexion, some of these techniques might not work as well for you as they do for me. So don't come for me in the comment section if that's the case. Because apparently YouTube's demonetizing videos now based on their comment sections. So be nice. So I'm pretty sure you're like supposed to start off with skincare. I'm not here for skincare. I'm already short for rent and I got laid off at the beginning of the month. So like, I'm not going to school you on skincare. If you want to learn more about skincare, just go follow She1Head on Twitter. She's gonna kill me. So to start, my face is like already clean. I'm gonna use this concealer. Now, the first time I tried to film this video, my concealer gave me a bit of grief. Oh, I pushed the button. I literally just bought this for this video. Okay. I'm a little scared of these things because like you push the button a whole bunch or twist it a whole bunch and then nothing comes out. And then suddenly way more than you wanted comes out. So I'm just kind of like, I hope this is the right color. Like, hurry up! Huh? Ugh. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Next! But yesterday I finally got the damn thing working, so I'm just gonna... Oh my god, thank god it still works. This clicking is actually so loud in person. And once again, I paid way too much for this, but you know, I'm not gonna brag about it because I'm not trying to sell you anything. I think it's up to you to experiment and find which products work best at your price point. Not mine, because like I said, it's not my job to sell you anything. Did I just subtweet the whole ass beauty community? I think I just did. I've never even been on a PR list, and I think I just got kicked off of all of them. Just a heads up about concealer. I don't usually wear liquid foundation. I know it probably doesn't look like it on camera, but I am actually covered in freckles. So anything that's too full coverage that blocks out my freckles completely tends to make me look like I'm wearing a mask. I'll put a picture up. Looks a little uncanny valley, in my honest opinion. So I tend to go for something a lot lighter coverage. Like, I don't even own liquid foundation, and if I did, I'd probably just use it as concealer. I'm finding this concealer is actually a little dark for me. I got talked into buying it. So don't clock me on it. I mean, I've always wanted to be tan, so... For real though, my skin looks like the same color as my hair. That's not a good look. Oh my god, this looks so bad. Okay, so I just washed that off, and now I'm gonna go in with this cheaper, albeit somehow better, concealer. And do the same thing again. So like I said, I'm literally just putting this right on. I can hear all the makeup stands out there going like, oh Ella, why are you using your fingers? Because I'm broke as hell and I don't like the way sponges blend. And I guess it doesn't really make a difference because I'm not actually applying that much. It's really just more like a slight smoothing / brightening treatment. Because like I said, I find that full coverage really is not flattering on me. I find it's not flattering on a lot of people, but the scary thing is a lot of people think it is. And I don't want to be that one shady tran who's just like, You look dumb. But at the same time, like, sweaty, get a grip. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this Marcel face powder and this CoverGirl powder puff I've had for like 6 years. And just like get a bit everywhere. I'm just trying to think of like what I should do next. I should probably go sharpen this eyebrow pencil, that's what. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with this $2 eyebrow pencil. It gets the job done. Now, women have higher eyebrows than men do, and I don't know how to say it. That's not 100% due to like bone structure. A lot of it's due to women plucking or either ways shaping their eyebrows and lifting them that way. That's like my number one tip for people just starting out at being a femoid. Go somewhere that does eyebrows and get it done professionally the first time so you know which shape is the most flattering, and then you can replicate that result at home later on. But it's a really good idea to be taught something like that because it's super easily botched. I have some huge tea for you guys. Every plastic surgeon I've ever gone to has tried to talk me into getting like gigantic implants. I mean like beginning at 350 cc's and ending at like 500. Here's the thing, I'm not London, I'm not Blair. I think big tits look ridiculous on me. And in addition to that, I've literally gained a cup size and a half in the last couple of months since my estrogen dose went up. So I don't even know if I'm gonna need it, honestly. Actually, question for all the straight, cis, het, white males in the audience. I'm genuinely curious here. Would you rather a chick with big fake knockers or small real ones? I'm like genuinely curious to hear what guys have to say on the matter, because Reddit's been remarkably unhelpful. It's just guys thirsting over Christina Hendricks. I tend to fill in my eyebrows pretty sparingly because my hair is quite light. And I don't tend to go for a very strong brow. However, I will say if I'm going for a more dramatic like eyeliner type of look or something, I'm gonna want to do a darker eyebrow to match. But if I'm just doing like concealer, powder, eyebrows, and mascara, this is probably where I'd leave it. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Sister snapped. Or should I say, sister snipped? Once again, as far as trying to feminize your appearance, I find that doing like really on fleek type of eyebrows or eyebrows that are too dark tends to masculinize or make you look like a drag queen. So I find that like, I don't really know how to explain it, but like almost like a more blurry eyebrow is more flattering, in my experience at least. God, these eyebrows are taking forever. Is this how Julia feels all the time? Whenever we're getting ready together, she can do the rest of her makeup in like 30 seconds flat, but her eyebrows take her like half an hour. Julia, if you're watching this, come visit me. I miss you. And then like, I won't even carve my eyebrows out with concealer. I'll sort of just like clean up the edges with a Q-tip, maybe blend them in a bit more. And this all goes to having like that more blurred brow that's a little more natural. I also find that like my eyes tend to water quite a bit, so I usually go for waterproof mascaras. But waterproof mascaras have a tendency to like sort of like gum your lashes together if you don't take it off properly or like sleep in it or something. If you're not doing this face while you're doing mascara, you're not doing it right. No, just while I'm doing this, the other beauty thing that I feel like a lot of trans women should take note of is nail polish and nail art and all that stuff. Generally speaking, trans women tend to have much larger hands than their cis counterparts. I know it probably doesn't look like it on camera, but anybody who's ever met me in person knows that I have like really tiny baby hands, so I don't really need to worry about creating an illusion or something. But for trans women who do have larger hands, I would highly recommend steering clear of stiletto nails especially. They tend to like elongate not just the hand, but like the arm as a whole. And that's not saying you have to like avoid fake nails entirely. I would just highly recommend going for a more rounded or tasteful length. The other reason I don't have very long nails is because I do a lot of typing. And that's just a good rule of thumb for anybody with fingernails. Is that it makes the most sense to choose a length that's appropriate for your lifestyle. You know, like I said, what's my hair doing? It's like trying to strangle me. I'm not into that, so cease. No, it's like, I know my upload schedule has been looking a little sparse lately, and I'm sorry about that. But like I said, I got laid off at the beginning of the month, so my whole Time since then has been devoted to, getting a job so I don't starve. That's the thing is, like, I know I went on a Twitter tirade about this, so I'm not going to go too into detail here. But like I said, a lot of people tend to forget that YouTubers are real people and sometimes things go wrong in their lives. And that means that they need to take some time off in order to get it together. But people hound them for taking an unannounced break. But do you know what? Some things happen unannounced. So sit down and shut up. That's the tea. Being on the edge of poverty never looks so chic. Okay. It's okay. I'll live. I hope. Or you know what? I don't hope. My life is crap right now. I'm just getting a little desperate. I don't know why I'm laughing about this. I'm seriously hooped. As far as blush goes, my goal result is, I don't know how to explain it, but I guess the best descriptor would be just got in from the cold. So what I do is I'll put some on the cheek, some on my chin, some on the end of the nose, and just some right around here. That's an especially helpful thing if you have a 5 o'clock shadow. Once again, I don't get that. But if you do get 5 o'clock shadow, color correction's a really good thing you should look into. I totally botched my only highlighter trying to like repress it. It's okay. And as far as trans women goes, the huge part of highlighting, a lot of trans women will highlight under their brow. Women tend to have a more recessed brow bone or just a flatter profile in general. Once again, I'm pretty lucky in that respect, but a really good way to accentuate a prominent brow is to highlight it. So instead of highlighting your brow, I would recommend just leaving the area under your brow alone. Anyways, that is like the finished makeup look. Part of the reason why I'm keeping this makeup look natural is because I want to do another video like this on how to do more dramatic makeup without looking like a drag queen. Women in the audience, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is totally the amount of makeup straight guys think no makeup looks like. Like, am I right or am I right? By the way, doesn't this like whole ensemble remind you of like a rich white trophy wife being informed that yet another husband of hers has somehow died mysteriously? Like, hold up. Ernest died mysteriously, you say? How tragic. I'm gonna give myself a blood clot, but that's okay. I don't want to live anymore anyways. This video is kind of dark. Send help. Anyways, you guys, that is it for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed like a different type of content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles!